that even mean, Bauer's Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again for a new segment called Bauer Plays With Himself, and today I'm playing Kingdomino Origins from Blue Orange Games. This is for ages 8+, 2 to 4 players, and I'm going to be playing a 3-player version of this 25-minute game. I'll be playing completely by myself with different playstyles, different personalities, and I'm going to talk about each and every move that I make and why I do it. Now, this is the sequel to the immensely popular Kingdomino from Blue Orange Games. However, this is a sequel. It is not an expansion. I want to reiterate that from the very beginning. Other thing that I want to mention is that we are playing the most advanced mode right now. We're not playing discovery mode or totem mode. Rather, we are playing tribe mode, which includes all the components in the game except for these 4 tiles. They're just for totem mode. So I've got it set up. Bauer blue, Bauer black, Bauer green, going at it. And you start off the game by kind of just shake them up in your hands, and bingo, bango, bongo. It will be green, blue, black, blue to start the game, but that's going to be changing. Also, this is not necessarily an instructional video, but you will see exactly how the game is played. I think I already said that, so let's just keep going. So, green starting over here. Once again, you're going to create a 5x5 grid and try to score the most points in that 5x5 grid. And I'm liking this one right here. I really like this spot. It's got the double fire, and these are going to be bonus modifiers. If you're familiar with the original game, normally you'd get, you'd get earn as many points as you had similar areas like this. However, now this multiplies it as well, which is a big deal. And the volcanoes can create fire, but you'll see that. So let's get into it. Black, Bauer black is going, and I really don't want this volcano. I mean, I don't know. I like the flexibility of going here. So then blue, and blue, you know what? Blue will take it. Boom. So this tile is now out of the game. And then we get into the meat and potatoes of the game and what you're going to do on every single turn, which is 3 very simple steps. First, you're going to place your domino. So you'll take whatever domino you got over here and place it. And then you're going to choose a new domino. And then you can purchase these tribe over here. And we'll talk about how you purchase those a little bit later. So black's going to take this one. Oh, and this should be flipped up because that's pretty important. Ooh, so nothing really great here. I think they would actually, I think Bauer Black is probably going to go cheap at this point, just so they can get first choice next time. So they'll start by positioning this, and when you position it, it has to be positioned either next to the center, which is a wild, or matching at least one side. So now I can play either a jungle on this or a pasture. The other thing you're going to do different here is you are going to gain a resource for that spot. And now that resource is going to be used to score points a little bit later on in the game. And we'll explain that later on in the game. So now green is going to go. They are loving this. Booyah right here. And after having explained the rules to green, they're very excited to land on this spot because how you're going to score points with the bonus characters is typically by placing them in the middle of a whole bunch of a certain thing. So if you put a fisherman in the middle of a big fishing spot, which is probably what the green player is really hoping to do, it's kudos, it's big points. And then blue, what's blue looking at here? I think we're going to continue here. As much as they want the fire, we're going to go, yeah, right there. And you'll notice, oh, and I probably should get resources right here. So there's a fish on this spot. And this one goes over here for blue, and blue is obviously... So normally they'd gain a rock here, and this one doesn't really make sense thematically that much. But this volcano now shoots, and since it's a 2-mouth volcano, it's going to shoot a 2 up to 2 spaces away. And so this will actually burn all this rock. And so you won't be gaining any bonus points for that rock at the end of the game, because normally you would if you had the correct people around them. But... once again, these are big bonus modifiers. So, what's that? Our 4 next ones? 43, 48, 22, and 7. All right. 43, 48, let's go. So, black, super excited to be adding to their pasture. Oh, maybe they won't put it there, though. So, what would they add? Don't make your move so quickly. I'm kind of liking this 3. That 3 modifier is very, very powerful, but they don't have any of this. But they could. Yeah, I think they're going to do that. I think you get a 3 modifier staring you in the face. You just don't turn that down. It's just so many points. And maybe, because black, I believe, had big dreams of purchasing some of these fantastic characters, but then they saw a 3 black volcano, and they saw, a pre-established tribe. And here's the thing, when you have a pre-established tribe with fire, you're never going to have any resources on it. So it's a really interesting, which way do you want to score victory points? Do you want to score victory points with the tribesmen, or do you want to score victory points with the land? And it's interesting. I'm very interested to see how this works out. So, black's taking their turn. Green now looking over here, and they're like, oh, you don't even need that spot. I hate you. But maybe, oh, no, they don't, because they're like, whatevs, because I am planning big. And this is, wow, this is really pot committed right here. Is this what Green's doing? That's how Green plays the game. Because right now they have set up their first 5x5 grid, which means now they can't go any further out to the left or right. This is what it's going to look like. Okay. That's what they do. That's great. I mean, this is like when I'm talking to my kid. I'm like, "Do you sure you want to do that, buddy? Because if you do that, that means you can't go any further out any of this way." I'm going to pretend this is Power Green is Sean. Okay, so back to blue. Blue already has volcano. So they really, as much as they would love to get another volcano, it just doesn't make logistic sense, I don't think. Actually, oh, it could. Oh, it could very much. Oh, my. I take backsies. That's what Blue's doing. Blue right now is like, oh, yeah, you're just going to let this fall in my hands? Oh, no, they're not. They're still going to take this, though. Yes. So I think they would do this. Yeah. And they get a mammoth. Okay. And they get a rock, too. Spoiler, I think that rock's going to be gone next time. That's what Blue's planning, yeah. All right, so then we scoot this over here. I suppose I could do this preemptive. Well, I guess 25, 1, 27, 2. Okay. Oh, lots of desert. Lots of desert. Now, the third phase in your turn that I want to mention, that I haven't mentioned quite yet, because it really hasn't been applicable yet, is that at the end of placing your tiles, you can, and choosing your domino, you can purchase any one of these tribesmen, and they're going to cost 2. Now, right now, you know what? Because Blue was the last player, and I think Blue might have actually been like, hey, I kind of want to do something. Is it okay if we reverse? So I think they would. I think they'd see that 3 there, and they'd say, all right, I'm going to be burning resources. I don't really care about resources, but I do care about that. And they're going to spend these 2 resources, because you can spend any 2 resources, and they're going to purchase this 3 guy right here. And they're just going to be like, hey, what's up, buddy? You want to go right there? Cool. Because with just the numbered ones, it is the number of them you have times that number. So there's another bonus modifier that you can do. All right, and I believe, this is my first time, so I do apologize. I believe at the end of the round, that is when you fill that spot right there. So this would be the end of the round, because Blue was the last player. And we get, someone wants fire around them. Whoa, someone wants fire around them. All of a sudden, this person's ears perked up. They're like, oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. And they're like, oh yeah, it's right here. And they'd be like, man, I kind of wish that was on a player reference card. And I'd say, I agree. But anywho, continuing to the green player, who is really looking for ice, and yes, ice, baby, yeah, that is what's up. So now the question is, how do they connect this? Because they still have this double right here. Maybe they say, you know what, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going, because here's the fish. Right now, that's a good chunk of points, because they're really playing hard for that fish tile. And the desert. Oh, the desert doesn't get you anything. Oh, so interesting. Yes, but that's their move. They already made it, so we should be focusing on blue. I'll focus on green when I get there. I don't want to get an analysis. I wonder if one character is going to get AP in one wall. So, what were they doing? This is a no-brainer kind of here, I guess. They're going right here. Maybe. Maybe they go back to back. Oh, you can't match volcanoes. Oh no, you can't match volcanoes. That's right. I about cheated. Luckily, Team Green pointed that out to me because my son loves to read rule booklets and he remembers all those little minute rules. It's actually super helpful. He'd be like, "Dad, you can't do that because you can't connect volcanoes. It says in the rules." And I'd say, "Oh, okay. I'm glad you remember that, buddy." But 2 spaces away is still far enough that we can get it to where we want it to go because you can go diagonal. So I could do this right here, and then this 2 would go 1, 2, and that would work because it's a wild and awesome, and we get a mushroom. So this player's really going hard into this specific color. I like it. I like it. They're mixing up. All right, so now black over here. Black's like, whoa. I wasn't planning on going desert, but it looks like I'm going desert. Obviously, this one has more bones, so I want that one. I imagine black is making some sort of thematic joke about their choice, because that's what I like to do. So what did I couldn't turn down 3 fire. And, oh, there should be a mammoth here, and that mammoth is about to die. So you're about to see how mammoths die. So, once again, we do run into that same issue of, oh, no, this can only go 1 space away. Oh, black screwed the pooch. Black screwed the pooch. Because they're wait, can you put fire on fire? I believe you can. Like, why couldn't you put fire on more fire? That just makes sense. Let's see the fire placement rules real quick, because I want to make sure I get to... so, for now, we're going to place it right there. I could do either one, but I think I go right there. This is looking like a very ugly place. Very ugly place to go. All right. Fire placement rules. Oh, the fire placement rules would actually be very, very at the beginning. A fire is launched from the volcano square. It must land on an empty square without a fire token or a fire symbol. That's what I thought. Once again, if this were real life, Team Green would have filled me in there. So only 1 space. This is just atrocious. So I guess we'll go with desert. Yeah, at this point now, I guess I'm leaning desert. So that's going to go right there, and then it's going to send a 3 here, and now I'm kind of excited about getting to desert, I guess. Not really. Just doing a double check, make sure everything's still in camera. Looking good. Looking good. All right. Next round. I think this is going to be between blue and green. Oh, wait, I should be looking at these numbers. That's what I should be doing. 4, 36... 37 and 20. Ooh, okay. What do we got? What do we got? So black's going first. And black is just like, I need something really good right now. And there is nothing really good right now, I don't think, for black. Actually, this one's pretty good. That's like just a nice pointer. Yeah, I think that's what they go. I think that's where black goes, because this is not what they were hoping and dreaming about. All right. This is gone. Nobody got that one. I don't think they're going to purchase a tile. I just don't see the scenario where they really do that. And then it goes over to green. So green, looking for ice, loving ice, ice all day. We'll do that. And then, ooh, how do they do this? They can do that, and then just hope that you're going to connect more ice later. This is where things get dicey for green. Because green is inevitably going to be greedy and try and get as many of these as they want. So they don't really want to do this. You know, that's probably a smart move. That's a fire, too, which would start giving that some extra bonus multipliers. It's not the fish that they're hoping for, but assuming they can put snow right here, that's going to be, that 1 fire is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points right there. So I think that is definitely the play that they would end up going with, unless they got greedy. I don't know. Green be greedy? All right, let's go to blue. So, yeah, and then they could put that, they could finish that right there. So blue... Oh, wow. Did this just fall into Blue's lap? Are you kidding me, people? Are you kidding me? Blue's like, thank you. And they put the desert here because we don't care. This is our bread and butter. Actually, they do want some more resources to spend, but whatever. That was a great turn for blue. I'm very interested to see how the scoring goes. All right. So what do we got? It's a 44. That's a big one. 29, 19, 30. All right. So there's the ice. Ooh, my voice is cracking there a little bit. Do apologize for that. Oh wait, you're supposed to say, I appreciate your patience. That's what I've learned. You shouldn't apologize as much. You should say, I appreciate your patience. All right, green. Over here. They going hard ice? They're going hard ice, right? Yes. Hard ice. Ice for days. And we get ourselves this. Which now means they really need the fishing one to come out. Or you spend 4 in order to get whatever you want. I don't think they want to do that. But you might have to. We'll see. All right, so green went. Now it's black. Black is looking at the board. Black is first thing. Going to take this and go right here. That's a pretty nice one. That's a pretty nice little fit there. Now they're analyzing what they have to choose from. They see more desert. More desert could be good. Desert's solid. If there was, I think this is the play right there, because that's just going to squeeze right in there oh so nicely, and that's one of the perks of not having done 5 yet. Very nice. And then, oh yeah, they are loving this. Blue is like, yes, please. So maybe they do it like this, I think. You know, I think maybe they do it like this. And they would get a stone, and then I believe that they would immediately take these two, and they would purchase this dude and put him right here, because they're still going to get the bonus modifier for that. But now, yeah, I think they put that there, because now this is going to be worth 8 points right here, just these 2 dudes, because it's 4 times the 2 spots. Black's looking solid here. Black is looking real solid here. And what's green going to do? What's blue going to do? Blue is... Wait, did I get the wrong one? I think I got my wires mixed up. No, this is Team Green. This is, Team Black. Yeah, no, that's Team Blue. I'm looking down here. Oh, wait, no, I did. I got my wires mixed up. Black. I took Black's turn instead of blue. You know what? You know what I did, actually? Blue forgot to choose a tile. That's what it is. And that's one of the dangers of playing 3 players, kids. Be careful. So the 2 gets me to go up to 2 spaces, which this is now kind of where I'm kicking myself a little bit for having just bought that guy. And so this is where I say, hey, can I reverse? I wasn't supposed to buy until this phase. Is that okay? And they're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then you're like, thank you. And then I go right here. And thank you for letting me reverse, suckers. The dangerous reverse. What's your stance on reverse at the table? I think there's a certain number. I think you get a certain number of them. I think once you get past 2, it's like, whoa, hold up there, buddy. I got some optimal moves that I could have made too. But then again, by doing that, I think you kind of lead yourself to some potential analysis paralysis, which you don't want to get. So what am I doing here? That's the question. Oh, it's here. That's the move. And blue is just like, yes, thank you for that. Fell into their lap, and then people are like, hey, do you want to buy something? Be like, I don't actually want to buy it right now. And I'm like, what kind of shenanigans are that? I don't know. All right, 18, 32. Oh, we're going to have some good stuff. 32, 35, 42. Let's go. You're gone. Bye-bye. Green. Making the move. Green's looking ice. Green's loving the ice. Green. Ice volcano. Which could... I don't know how they want to do this. How does green want to do this? I think green goes ice. And then they go with the resource because they can then trade that resource to get the one specific tile they're trying to bank everything on right here, which I don't know that's going to work out. Poor green, I think you're in trouble, buddy. But green also gains this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And goes right here. We're just going to, but this, maybe they go like this. Yeah, maybe they go like that. Because that way, because they don't want to dead end white. Right now, white's getting them a point every time they put it on there. It's about to start getting them 2 points every time they get on there. That's a big move for green, actually. But now they have reached their 5x5 restraint. So they need to be cognizant of that. Whereas everyone else is still at that 4x4, but not locked into the 5x5, which changes the game a little bit. Changes the game a lot a bit, actually. And then there's like, when do you start thinking about, am I going to be able to actually complete my tile? Now, we are not playing with the bonus way of playing, where it's like if you actually keep it in the middle, you get 10 points. And if you actually fill everything in, you get 5 points, even though I do think that is the best way to play. So why don't we do it? You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Sorry, green, black, and blue, to spring this on you, but that's how we're playing it, because that's how I like to play it. I think it adds just a little bit extra strategy to the game. Yeah, we can't do that now. We can't do that because that's just unrealistic. Because someone inevitably would have tried to keep it straight in the middle for that 10-point bonus. It's fool's gold, by the way. It's fool's gold. Okay, so black. Looking over here. Seeing double jungle. That's nice. Seeing this with fire. That's nice as well. And then they're seeing this spot over here, which gets you 1 point for every fire you're around. And they're like, well, maybe am I going to be the fire player? Am I going hardcore into fire? This is just not a good looking board. Let's see. So let's clear this off, because this is going to happen. That actually made it look like a much nicer looking board, I will say. I think they go with green and white. I think they go with the ice, much as they don't want to, which is going to tick blue off. Or they just go double jungle. Double jungle. Double jungle's real nice. If they were playing the other version of the game, and I do want to fill you in real quick on what the middle version of the game, because there's a totem version of the game, and that is, if you have the most of a specific resources, you get points for the resources, but then you also get these that pass all the way around during the game. So whenever someone has more rocks than someone else, they would immediately take that, and they'd have a floating 4 victory points. This is a hard choice for black. Black's getting a little bit of AP here. If we min-max it, let's do that real quick. This is going to give you 5 points, and then this is going to get you only 4 points. So yeah, plus this one, yeah, I think they go with this. Oh, but now blue. So what's blue doing? So blue got this one, and blue did that for a very strategic reason, so they could go like this, and then have this launch right over here, which does destroy that, but they're like, I don't care, because this is going to score me a boatload of points. That does kind of ruin playing this guy here. So that's one of the sacrifices that they're making here. Is there any other way they could get around that? Let's see if we do it like this. Could it go 1, 2? I think that would work. Just says it has to be 2 spaces away. I would imagine that they would consider that to be a legal space. At this point, someone would be like, what? Let me check in that rule booklet. And so this would be a fire question. Yeah, this would be a fire question. A fire cannot land on a volcano square. A fire can go in any direction or combination of directions. A fire may move diagonally. And it said that in a way, it specifically didn't mention that it lands on a tile. It said a fire can go in any direction or combination of directions. A fire may move diagonally. I think that would be legal. It's unclear, so we award it to blue. And blue's like, oh yeah, you award it to me. You just award the game to me, suckers. And look at this. They have so much fire, they can't even get this volcano that they'd love to get. So they're just like, oh, I'll just go first and get these two greens. So I got myself a nice little 4 square of jungle. Man, blue is looking good. I'm really interested to see how green scores. And I think they're dead. I think they're just dead in the water. But who knows? So 4 more tiles. Nobody's going to buy anything. Presumably. I don't think so. Oh, you know what? This isn't bad for this. He could just get the 1 and put it right here. And there is only 1 3. I forgot to mention that. I think when you explain that in the rules, you might want to mention that. There's only 1 of this dude. 47, 46. Yeah, I think at the beginning of the game, you might want to... because also, the other thing you need to let people know is that there is only 2... there is 2 of each one of these, I believe. All right. So, we're on to blue. Blue's looking over here. Blue's like, all right, I need to get resources. Oh, they should have got their mammoth, and they should have got another fish. And once again, those fish tokens, they don't do anything for you at the end of the game. Like, they're not victory points. So you want to use them in this game mode. I feel like more people should. Well, he's the only one that really has any. So first thing they need to do is they need to place, and they have a double jungle, which they're going to have to place. Oh, this is green. Sorry. They have this. Oh, my. They have this. What do they do with this? I think they go right here with that. Does that look right? That does block off this space, but they're like, whatevs. Now they're looking at what the next choice they're going to make, which I think is going to definitely be white. And they might even pivot over to green a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the move they would make. And now I think they do. They say, I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna buy it because you only have a certain amount of time to buy it. And I'm gonna go through this entire stack. They spent 4 separate fish resources, and they're going to get the exact one they want, which is boom. Oh wait, no, they wouldn't spend those 4. Excuse me, they would spend. They would do that. Oh, wow. That kind of, you know what? Never mind. They're going to be like, and this is where I would tell Sean, is be like, hey, buddy, if you do that, you're going to lose all these things. And he'd be like, you know what? I'm actually going to reverse on that one. Okay. And I think he totally would. Because you gain points for the number of fish around you, not the number of fish spaces. Let me double check that. Make sure that I am in the right. Found per mushroom found on any of the 8 squares around you. Yes. Be careful, as only wooden resources count as surrounding resources to earn points. It's not just the symbol. So yes, I think they would not do that just yet after knowing that, and they would then try to accumulate more of these. Oh, actually they could. They have 1, 2, 3. No, they'd wait. They'd wait for 1. All right. So now green is also need to look at their next tile, and I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Ooh, actually, they're like, can I reverse? And they're like, all right. No, they wouldn't reverse. They can't reverse. I think they go here. Just that tantalizing 2 fire. Not to mention you kind of want to keep the 2 fire away from blue over here. Yeah. Actually, my son would probably pick this one because it is an octopus. But that's neither here nor there. And oh, it's actually not their turn. Why did green go first? I'm a noob. Why are you going first, green? You cheater. Okay, well, they're still going to keep that. Okay, that was a weird point in the game where blue's like, what are you doing? Because blue now is going to take the green. Wow, that's a brain fart on my part. And now we're running into table space confines. They're going to put that there, I do believe. And that's going to get them 2 mushrooms, which is awesome. And then they would probably want that multiplier on... Ooh, or this. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. Look at that. That goes right in there, and all of a sudden, blue's right back in the game with that piece. I think blue would definitely have noticed that it was their turn first. All right, and now black, looking over here. Black's like, lay of the land. What do I want? No interest in the ice. That jungle, that 2 jungle, that's a 6-pointer right there. That's a 6-point gain. But I think they go like this. I think they go right here to add on to their... to add on to that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they still have the option, I think, of completing everything. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So that's what they want as well. Wait. Did I grab the right piece? What did I do? I'm so confused. Wait, is this black's piece? What did I do? I just made a huge... No, black was right here. No, because how could black be there if there's only 4 tiles? I'm so confused. I'm a noob. So black plays that, and then black's going to go over here. I don't know what was going on with me there. It's kind of hard to keep track of 3 players. So they're going here. This, I'm assuming, was an extra. Right? Because green already placed. And blue placed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody's good. Wait, where's the 4th tile here? What did I do? We're just going to pretend like it's that. What? Oh my gosh. So I do apologize for that. My brain just skipped somewhere. So it skipped something somewhere. So we're going to cheat. We're going to refix that. But now we're under black. And black is considering, because they are now going to put a fire out up to 3 spaces away. I think they put it right here. And now, the other thing that I think they're going to do is they spend 2 resources to get this and place it right here, because she's now worth 1 for the fire spaces around her. Let me see if that's all the fire. Or you earn 1 point per fire symbol found on any of the 8 squares around her. Boom. So that right there is a 3, 4, 5 point pickup. I think that's a great move. Green goes next. Green goes right. What does green do? Green's looking for ice. Yeah, green goes right there. Sorry for cheating. Green. That one doesn't get taken. And now we move over this way. Has anybody got resources that I didn't give them? I do not believe so. Oh, mushrooms should go right here. Or do they just spend it? Now I'm forgetting. Oh, no. 1, 2... I'm going to assume they spent that. All right. I got to get better at the bookkeeping in this series, because this is definitely a different series. I know there's probably some other people who do this. I just thought to myself, you know, why not try? Because you're going to see the gameplay. And at the same time, you'll also see some strategies. You'll see what strategies might work for your next game night. All right. So, green. Over here. Let's do their turn. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to place this tile. And they were very excited to place this tile because it goes right here. Kind of perfect. And now they get a mammoth on that spot. And now they have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they will finally get around to doing what they were going to do earlier. They're going to spend these 4 resources. I don't want to look up the rules, so we'll just spend that one instead. And then they're going to look. Oh, this gets replaced. 3 points per mammoth around you. And then they're going to get, where is it? Where is it? The one with the fish in the middle? Yes. Bingo, bango, bongo. So that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points right there on her. That is a big swing. Good for them. Good for green. And now they're going to move 1 space over. So what do they want? No brainer. Double ice. I mean, come on. Double ice, no doubt about it. And now they start saying, well, maybe I could do that right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Things are percolating in green's brain. Now, head over to black. Don't focus too much on green because we're focused on black now. Black's turn. Black's got the fire. Oh, wow, the double fire. Which they're going to put right here. Ooh, they got to be careful. They have to put it right here. Because this is 5. They're going to go 1 down. Yes. Keep your eyes on the prize. They don't get any resources for that. Now they're looking for anything with fire to put here to get that bonus modifier. Or they could do desert. There's slim pickings here. Actually, I think this is the choice. I think they go right here. That's a perfect one to kind of put right there. Or right here even. Ooh, that's a tantalizing probability. But that's next turn. Don't focus on their next turn. Focus on their now turn. I think that's what I need to do in this series in order to get better at this. So now they're going to go right here. And this just fell straight into their lap. Look how beautiful that is. They are not going to be able to complete it, though. They'll get one here, and one here or here. Ooh, that's not good. So they misplayed that, but it is what it is. And they are just going to go for they're the only thing that'll give them points is right here. That's literally the only thing. And that's going to, but here's the thing. Placing that one tile will get them 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 points. Wow. And so they definitely want to go first because if a double one of these pops out, they are just in the money. And this person is now like, why didn't I invest in buying Fire Lady people instead of the stupid 3? He's just disappointed about this one, which I think they would actually buy right now. Yeah, I think they would totally buy that, just to be safe. So we're going to buy this. 2 mushrooms. Get right here. And then this is the end of the round. Blue is going totally out of turn. Did blue just go out of turn? I think blue just went out of turn somehow. Whatevs. It's a family game. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And honestly, you'd kind of be like, well, I'm kind of glad they went out of turn a little bit because now I get to see more of the board state. So that'd be one of those areas where like, yeah, that's fine. That benefits me. 23, 24, 26. All right, 23, 24, 26. Let's go, focusing only on blue because it's their turn. What does blue want to do? There's no freezing. No, this is green. I wish these were a little bit... I need to just do this. I think that's my biggest issue, honestly. I don't like these components. It kind of makes it really hard to see your color because you look face down on it. I don't know. I like this guy better. So, you know what? We're just going to keep him here. That's what I tried to do. So, it is blue's turn. Blue's looking right there. Blue's chomping at the bits because every single time they place one of these, it is buco points. But now, blue's saying, do I get greedy? Do I get greedy? Because the obvious choice is maybe to go with that one. Because that's going to give you another one. But they could just add it over here as well. I think they go over here. They still want to go early. So I think they go there. And do they buy anything? I don't think they buy anything because nothing up here is really that appealing to them. Nope. This would actually get them 4 points. So maybe they think about that. You know what? Maybe they do. I think they go there. I think blue is now just like, I need to try and catch up points somehow. I think they go right here maybe? Yeah, that looks solid. It's 4 points. And this is where we really need to look at this. When does that get replaced? Because I thought it was at the end of the round. Tribe mode. Turns, recruit a caveman. Spend any 2 resources, discard the resources. Spend 4 different resources. Caveman added to your thing. Watch out, spend 4 resources they have in territory. You now have the option to complete and recruit a caveman. You do not have to place the you can place them wherever you want. Does not contain a fire symbol, fire token, or wooden resource. Ooh, have I done that wrong? I don't think I have. I think I've spent all of that, so I didn't have to look at that rule. The warriors. A group of warriors made out of example. I'm sure it's in here. We're just going to make a quick house rule because I don't want to go through the rules right now. We're going to say it gets replenished at the end of your turn. Oh, and he's kicking himself. He's like, I want that. I want that. But he's also in a really good position because he's going to get 2 resources, which means he can most likely buy that. And that's not appealing to anybody else at all. And he puts it right there. Boy, howdy, that's a game changer for blue. Good for blue. Black, what's next? You can't turn down those 2 desert tiles, can you? That's 10 points. You put that there, that's 10 big points. But he's looking for fire. There is no fire. This, however, also could be some points. No, I think you go with the black. Plus, then you get a pick early next time, and this goes right here. Boom. Smooth. And now all of a sudden, hey, wait a second. Now, putting this dude right here, that's a 9-pointer. If they have the other resources to spend, which they don't. Have they bought? Yeah, because they bought this tile. Ooh, okay. Okay. Don't focus too much on black's next turn. I think that's what gets me in trouble. Focus on green. I think that's what I need to do. As soon as I say this is what I'm doing, I then move on to the next player. And then when I come back to that character, I'll quickly figure out like, oh, what was I doing here for this player? So 2 blues, yes, thank you. There's no blues out here. Very disappointing and disheartening. Do we put one like this? Maybe? Or we put it right here. Then we could go dink, dink, dink. I think that's good. I think that's solid, actually. Because if you could connect these around, you could potentially look for another one of those. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. So, now, which one do they want? Pretty ugly choice here. Not going to lie. This is where blue's like, oh, bummer. Because honestly, what they really want are resources so they can fish up another blue and get 9 points right there. I guess they take this just because it's some points. You know, at least they can put it right there. Not a good move there for green. Green's a little bit disappointed in that, especially after black and blue had what I would consider to be pretty solid turns. All right, here we go. Oh, I should look at the numbers. 9, 8, 9, 17, 40. Let's go. Oh, double jungle. That's, oh, and then there's a fish. There's a fish with the volcano. Boy, howdy. A little bit of something for everybody, it looks like here. Black is now looking down here and saying, what do I do? First thing they have to do is they're putting this in. This is a no-brainer. You have to put that in. That kind of slots right in there, kind of nice and perfect. But now, for the next move, what do they want? This is going to go 3 spaces away, which means that that could go 1, 2, 3, and then that would give them a bonus point here, and it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's an 8-point swing right there that they're thinking about. But then at the same time, this 2 green jungles, also an 8-point swing as well. No, it's a 6-point swing because there's 3 fires there. This is a toughie. This is a real toughie here. I think they try and bulk up this. I think they lean into their fire lady. And yeah, I think they go right here. Bam. Oh, they can't go right there because you have to match one of the symbols. Thank you, green player, because you can't match volcano, volcano. Ooh, so that's a game changer. So they don't take that one. They instead go double jungle, which, 6 points is great as well. And I think they have to take that one, actually. So, now into blue. Do they buy anything? No. No. Because they're gonna save up those mushrooms so they can buy the mammoth guy. With 2. Oh, no, they could. No, they don't have the money. Because they don't want to spend the mammoth. They only have 1 mammoth to spend. So, moving on to blue. Blue's right here. What's blue got going on? All right. This, I probably... Ooh, this is an interesting choice as well. You put it right here? Yeah, I think they put it right there because they don't want to screw around. Well, here's the thing. They really want it right here so that way they can buy that 2 and put that 2 out there, and hopefully another 2 might even pop up. And they are in the precarious position where they are only going to be able to put in 2 tiles no matter what they do. So this is like, it's kind of like a danged if you do, danged if you don't situation. I think they would go right here, and they hope that we're going to get ourselves... Yeah, there's nothing great over here, is there? Nothing great at all. So maybe they just go like this. I think they go like this. And then they realize that next turn they're going to get another jungle. So this way they'll be able to get at least a stone and a jungle. I think they'd be patient on this. And so they get a mushroom and a rock. And that's what I also need to get better. Like these little bookkeeping things. I think I forget to do those too often. And now they look over here and they say, or they go, maybe they go volcano. Oh, they can't go volcano. Can't go volcano. Because they are locked in 5x5 over here. This is the last one they're going to do, so they just take this. Doesn't really matter. So then green, looking over here and saying, what do I want to do? Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. I want to get myself more ice, and I want to get myself another fish. All right? Yes. So they go there. Bada boom. No resources there, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that still fell kind of into their lap. And now we are on to the last turn. Does anyone want to buy anything? I don't think so. I don't think so, but I do think there will be some mid-max buying next round, which makes me kind of think that you probably replace it after your turn. Because imagine if you're the 4th player on the last round, and people are just like, well, at least this will get me, some points. All right. Ooh, that is just ugly. Could we have gotten an uglier ending here? Well, not ugly for them, I suppose. Bang. Ooh, so this is where it gets really interesting. Where do they put this? Because the obvious choice would be right here. Because that's the obvious choice. Yeah, so just do it. The obvious choice would be right there. That is the obvious choice. And now, so, oh wait, for the last round, well, how does the last round work? I forgot. Yeah, so I think just next round they'll place the last thing and we'll go from there. Do they want to spend anything? I think they would. I think they'd spend 2. These 2. Just to get it, maybe, because they're excited. I don't know, but they'd buy this, and they would place it right there. Because they're going to get that on the next spot in 2 spaces. Makes sense. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's a big chunk of points. Good for them. Solid final move. They're going to be pretty happy with that. And honestly, I think we could just do it. I don't think it's really going to impact game state too much. And I don't want to forget, so they will put these out. And I think for all intents and purposes, they are done. Yes, I don't think there would be anything else they would have to do. And they completed a 5x5 grid with it in the middle. Wow. Good for them. So, that's blue. Why did I move blue? I meant black. Oh my gosh, I did it again! What am I doing? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, so this was up here. I think this is why you should do everything in order, Forrest. This is why you should do everything in order. Because this is black's turn, and black's supposed to be taking green. But I already took something for it, didn't I? I don't even know. I think I messed up. Blue. Did I get black and blue mixed up? Because I think blue would have been the one that wants the double green. I think I did. I think I totally screwed the pooch on this. We're just going to hope that that's the way that it was supposed to go. And I am really bad at player colors, apparently. Wow. Astoundingly bad. So this is going to move over here. And then they're going to go for volcano. Oh, they can't do anything, really. They just go, I guess they would just go here to block it, but it doesn't really even matter. So they're going to take that. And they're going to get 2 mushrooms. And then, oh, so they're wishing right now. Oh, can they buy 2 things on a turn? Wow. So they're going to buy this 2 right here. And now they're like, hey, I got a rules question. Let's see. How many can you buy? Like, I've never really been in an opportunity where you want to buy more than 1. Recruit a caveman. After you choose a new domino, you may spend any 2 resources that you have in your territory on recruiting 1 of the cavemen shown on a tile. Yeah. And so, oh yeah, then you fill it up immediately. So that's good. We did that correct. But you can only buy 1, and they're like, that totally sucks. But they'll get a turn next turn, which is why the bookkeeping matters, Forrest. You played enough board games. You should know these things. I apologize. I should know these things. All right, so green now going to go after just that insane debacle. Right here. Is this what we're doing? Oh, they're not going to be able to place either. There's no matching thing. So what they would then do, I would imagine, is go right here? Maybe? Does it matter? I don't know. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. So they're going to go 1, and then they will set fire. So 1, 2, so we go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. They can set fire to fish, because who the hell cares about fish? Yeah, burn the fish. Nobody cares. You're not gonna do what you're trying to do. However, I think they would also purchase something. And I think they would purchase... Ooh, no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. I think they would want to purchase that. Because it's 4 bonus points. But it's actually going to be even more bonus points. Maybe they'll wait. They'll wait this one out. Last round, I appreciate your patience through my insane confusion. So black is now done. They take this, they place it there. They're happy because that's going to give them the woolly mammoths that they oh so desire. Would they spend anything extra on woolly mammoths? No, because they only have 1 additional token to spend. So black is done. Now we go to green. Green, over here, they will be spending these woolly mammoth tokens that they get, undoubtedly. And they will... what will they do? They will spend, I would imagine, these 2 to purchase this and place it right there, because now they're surrounded by 3 things, right? And they can't put them on a volcano. Looks good. This immediately gets replenished for the last player, who is blue. Yay! Blue does not place a tile, but they would still probably purchase something because they have 2. Might as well spend it. What are they going to spend it on is the question. And I think they would probably spend it on the fire lady. It just makes the most sense because, yeah, look at that. That actually works out really well. Oh, this was right here. You could score so many more points. So, right here. So it gives you 5, 5, 5. Looks like 5 no matter where I go. So we will go right there. Blink. Sure. And that is the end of the game. So now we need to do the scoring. And I want to make sure that I do all the scoring right. So we got black, BL, blue, BLU. Maybe I shouldn't use black and blue. And then green. Okay, and I think what threw me off sometimes was like green had a bunch of blue on it. I don't know. So first thing you do is you score points for your yellows. So we have 3, 4, 5 fire multiplier on this chunk of yellow here times 3, 6, 7. So that is 35 points. Wow. Good for you, black. Over here, we score nothing. Because as you can see, there's no fire on any of the yellows, so you score nothing. Over here, once again, no fire on any of the yellows, so score nothing, 0, 0. Then we're going to the pastures next. And so on the pastures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bummer. They're kicking themselves there. Only get an 8 on that one. Nothing here and 2. Like 2. Yeah, 1 times 2, so that's 2. All right, so green gets 2. Now we go to the ice. Nothing. Big points. They're hoping, but I don't think they had enough fire. 1, 2, 3, 4 fire. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's still 48 points. That's still 48 points. And green just comes roaring into first place with that. Go Sean. Kind of rude for Sean. I don't think he's going to win, though. So then we go to the green huts, and we have 3 times 4, so that's 12 points going over here for blue. Over here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get 7 points at least for having the 1 fire in there. And over here, nada. And then we get the stone ones. And this is where they're going to make a whole bunch of points for blue. This is blue's bread and butter. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 80 points. Oh my gosh, blue. Blue coming in hard with that 80. Woo! 0 and 2. It's like, I got 2. It's always fun when you do that. So next, we're not keeping track of the totems, so we don't score anything for that. Also, you don't gain any points for the resources on your board. In the totem mode, you would. And don't die on me, Pen. Don't die on me! All right, so now we take a look at bonus modifiers, and then that is the end of the game, so we can just do that. So let's see. 1, 4, 5. So black is going to get a 5 bonus modifier, and I'll just write a big 5 right. Get off the... Which means our final score is, oh, black is so sad. Black is so sad. They're like, I didn't do... Oh, no. Oh, no. There's 5, plus they got 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's... It's kind of putting them into respectable, but not at all. They're, in fact, getting their just face crushed in. So 17, 29... 37, so 72. So they have 72, and they're like, oh, you scored 80 on just your fish. All right. Now we go to blue. Blue's like, oh, man. I don't think I got many either. So 5, and then we have, so this is 6 times 3, so that's 18. So we're up to 23, plus we're up to 29. That's respectable. 29. I will write it so hard it's just in there. And then, so they have, this is blue. Wait, what? Did I mess up my dang score? No, they scored a boatload for that one. So they have 109. 109. Oh, no, they don't. They actually have 116, but I could just quickly fix that with my pen. And then here, last but not least, we have the ice. We have the dream of getting 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 here, and then 17, 19, 21, 23 there, but that is not going to be enough. So 71, 75, and we have ourselves just an absolute crusher in blue with just this fire on all the rocks. But that is Kingdomino Origins. It looks like it might be a cup of tea. Be sure to check this one out. I will tell you, I like it a good deal. I think it's a next step up on the original Kingdomino. I'm excited to play it with some real people on the advanced mode. We'll get this one to game night, probably get a thoughts from the corner on it. But also, let me know in the comments below, please, what you thought about this segment. Changes I could make, tweaks I could make, because I like doing this, because I do this actually pretty routinely, and that's why I just thought of shooting it. I will play games by myself before game night, so that way I can teach it substantially easier. You know, a lot of those little rules questions, like when do we replenish it, I now be like, oh, you replenish it right after that. So let me know what you think about this segment, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Oh, and click on that subscribe button if you're interested, because I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers this year to celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Bye-bye.